You guys, I always love reading your comments and I am trying to make as many videos as I can before I start classes back. But before this video, please read the warning. Anyways, please enjoy. Since my child can't have the father I chose for it, then Kita will have to come back if his children don't have a mother. Atsumu left the hospital and head straight for Oikawa's house, going through his medicine cabinet. Oikawa had different type of drug he was developing. Where is it? Found it. Atsumu found a drug that would kill but leave no trace of the drug being used. The next day, Kenma came to the hospital to visit Hinata. Shoyo. Kenma, you came? Kenma stared at Hinata and walked over slowly. You know I'll always be there for you even if you ignore me for almost a year. I'm really sorry, Kenma, I should have listened to you. Let's stop worrying about that, I want to see your kids. Oh, actually me and Kita wanted to ask you if you and Akashi would be their grandparents. Wait, really? Yeah. Okay, then I'm going to go see them in the nursery. Alright, I'm going to take a nap, see you later. Kenma left the room and went to go see the children before returning home. Finally he left. I'll go inside in a few minutes. After 10 minutes, Hinata was sound asleep and Atsumu snuck into his room with a needle full of liquid. Atsumu grabbed Hinata's arm and stuck the needle inside. Feeling something unfamiliar, Hinata woke up. Huh? What? Shit, he's waking up. Atsumu, what the hell? Right when Atsumu was about to push the liquid inside of Hinata's arm, Atsumu felt someone from behind grab his arm. What? I knew you would be here, some medicines were missing from my cabinet. Let me go. Atsumu, it's time to give up, it's not worth it. Shut up, you don't know anything. While Atsumu was screaming, Oikawa locked Atsumu's arms behind him. Soon after, nurses and doctors were drawn to the room from all of the noise. Call security and get him out of here. I said let me go. Receiving a call from the hospital, Kita soon arrived. Hinata, are you okay? Yeah, but I'm not really sure what happened. Hinata. Yeah. After you are discharged from the hospital. Would you and our children come live with me? Really? Yeah. Really? Of course. The day of Hinata's discharge, Kita arrived and was waiting out front for Hinata and his children to he brought out. He had just bought new car seats and toys for his kids. He was very excited to see them. But when the hospital doors opened, he expected to see Hinata and his children, but instead seen a doctor with a frantic expression running to the car. Huh? Is something wrong? The children. They are missing. In that moment, Kita couldn't concentrate doctor's words. All he could do is run to Hinata's side. Hinata. Kita. The kids. When Kita saw Hinata, he could see the terror he was feeling at that moment. Oh, our kids, they are. Calm down, we will find them. We called the cops, they are on their way. Okay. Then Kita heard a notification come from his phone. It was from the one person he wished it wasn't. Private messages. Hey babe. Who are you calling babe? Don't be like that, me and the kids are waiting for you to come home. You have my kids. Our kids, yeah. They're in the room sleep. What the hell do you want from me? Just come home, dinner is ready. I'll be there soon. In real life. The cops arrived and Kita showed them the text messages. They soon contacted Osamu and Oikawa, having them arrive to the hospital as well. You have a lot of fucking explaining to do. Why the hell did he take our kids? Atsumu is mentally unstable. It was getting better until that day you guys broke up. And what does that have to do with us? Well, more like what did Osamu fail to do? So this is your fault. I'm sorry. Shit, explain on the way. Kita, Oikawa and Atsumu got in a car following the cops back to Kita's apartment. What the hell happened to him for things to get this bad? When we were about 11 years old. 12 years ago. My mom and dad were always arguing a lot. You don't do shit around here. At least I try. You don't help me take care of those fucking pests upstairs. Me and Tsumu were always scared to see them, so we stayed holed up in our room. Samu, something broke again. It's okay Tsumu, just hold my hand and it will be fine. Every night we would go to sleep like that, but one night my dad left without saying anything. This caused my mum to take her anger out on us. I should have never had you. She would lock us inside of our room when she didn't want to see our faces and hit us when she was mad. The only thing she didn't do was starve us. Samu, what did we do wrong? Don't worry Tsumu, if you're a good boy it will be alright and I'll always protect you if something happens, okay? Okay. I failed him miserably. One day my mum was supposed to come home late and Tsumu wasn't feeling well, so I left him at home by himself while I left to go get medicine. But I didn't know my mum came back early, it was my mistake. I think I got everything. When I get back I'll make Samu some porridge. When I returned home it was quiet until I heard a large thud. I thought maybe Tsumu dropped something. That's when I saw that my mum's shoes were at the door. Mum. Tsumu. I didn't get a response, so I went up to his room and the door was cracked open. Tsumu. When I looked inside I couldn't believe what my mother was doing to him. Her hands, they were wrapped around his neck, so in a panic I grabbed a kitchen knife and Mum let him go. Ugh, you little bitch, how dare you stab your mother. I ran over to Tsumu since he was barely hanging on. I don't fucking need you. My mum started running towards us, so without realizing it I stretched my arm out, it went quiet and I felt something warm. I didn't realize I still had the knife in my hand, and when I looked up it was in her chest. Mom? Mum. Oh Osamu. Tsumu, are you okay? Why you killed Mom? Why? She tried to be, but you said if I was a good boy, it would be fine. So why? I couldn't explain anything, but soon we heard sirens getting closer. Apparently the neighbors called the cops. But I don't know why they decided to act all of a sudden. After that he wasn't the same. If only I didn't make that promise and commit such a terrible act. Then he wouldn't be like this.